Hi everyone, welcome back to Yellow Cottage Soapery. Today I am making a batch of sweet cinnamon pumpkin fragrance, but I added a little bit of butternut pumpkin to it. Smells really good. I made these in beds out of melt and pour, and then I just kind of brushed the top with a little bit of gold, and I'm gonna probably pipe a little bit on those in the mold. So I'm using a couple different greens. I have my favorite green, Apple Mica from Be Scented. I have a little bit of Lounge Lizard. I may mix those a little bit. I have 24 karat gold, and then I have Orange Burst. This has been really good for my pumpkin color this year from Rustic Essentials. And I'm also going to do, I have this, if I remember, I want to do a gold mica line. So now if you can see down into my bucket, I have my kaolin clay down there that I have not mixed up yet. I thought I would just leave it so I show you. I'll probably fast forward through this part, but I usually mix it for about 30 seconds to a minute just to make sure it's all blended in. Now I am soaping a little bit higher temperature than normal, simply because I mixed this up later than I was expecting, and I have been keeping my lye in the refrigerator, but it's still a little bit warm, so hopefully it won't set up too much. So I kind of just like to stir it around and get the kaolin clay. I don't put the clay in until the oils have cooled quite a bit, because I find when I put it in when it's warm, it makes the soap a little bit grainy. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but it happened several times, so I just started waiting until the oils were cooled. So I'm going to go ahead and blend this in and then add my lye solution and divide out my colors. Starting to change. Right now you can kind of see how it's clear on the top. As I mix it, you'll see how it starts to come up, like it gets a little bit more cloudy. You can see. Once I don't see any more of the clear on the top, it's emulsified. It may not be a trace, but that's okay. I don't usually go to trace anyways. So right now this is pretty much emulsified. I'm just going to buzz it a little bit longer, and then I'm going to put my heavy cream in. everyone, I'm going to go ahead and cut this sweet cinnamon pumpkin soap, and it does look orange on camera, but for some reason this clementine pop mica that I used kind of turned a little bit pink, so I'm hoping it turns back. And I was really disappointed because I wanted this to have swirls, and I over blended with the stick blender because it didn't seem like it was thick enough, and then it just thickened really quickly, so there's not really a design or a swirl or anything on the inside. You can see a little bit of the mica line, but there's not really a design. There's a few that had a little bit of a design, but most of them, I mean, some have a little white. Most of them don't have much of a design. But I mean, this smells so good. I'm actually cutting this in the middle of the hurricane here in Myrtle Beach. It's hopefully starting to wind down. I don't know. Our pond or lake, whatever it is out back, is really very full, and it's still really windy. They said the worst part was over, but then we keep getting these humongous wind gusts. Oh, I see a duck out there bopping around in the water. The reason I didn't place the pumpkins so that each bar would get a pumpkin is because the pumpkins were a little bit too wide. So I knew I wouldn't be able to, they wouldn't fit on the size bar that I'm cutting. So I just did this. I hate to cut them, but. So I'm hoping this pinkish color turns back to more of an orange. Wait and see. I don't know if you guys can hear the wind. It's so windy. We've been watching that. There's a live video right now streaming on Facebook of the Jeep that someone drove onto the beach last night. It got stuck, they left it, and now it's like this live stream video of the Jeep getting, it's like stuck in the sand and the waves are hitting it, and everybody's watching it to see if it goes out to sea or what happens to it. It's kind of a crazy situation, but okay guys, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you on the next video.